on Dust 2 against Ultimate, who is not so highly ranked, I think. And then it's gonna be a battle of these like 4 individuals, I would say, and everything evolves around the middle part of the map, like Dust 2 always was.
Yeah.
Take lower, take control of middle, try to do something on short, and then make the mid-round call, execute. There is a fight, there is a decent like duel between head-to-head between Nav and Tanir on the B side. So I think that Nav is a pretty good lurker there. He's gonna have a good time if he goes to some of those fights early on to set up the pace.
I love it. They seem really excited about it. As often with newly configured teams, it is about that, right? How is it going to slot in on every single map? And you could be inclined to say, well, obviously, maybe the best here would be for Twist to always relinquish those rounds. But then you think about how the map actually works, and maybe not.
Maybe not. It depends on what kind of direction they want to go with Twist. And I will argue, as much as I agree with you in middle, there's a lot of action going on. Twist can find action elsewhere on the map, and he can still have a big impact on how you play the CT side. Maybe play the rotation roll up towards the A-bomb side, which is equally a high impact role. I'm also curious to see how fluent they're going to be in that CT side. Some teams do a bit of spawn calling in terms of taking long control. Some teams don't, so that's also up for debate. I think if I were to call out a player, I were to call out something you also mentioned as well, to me it's Sunpayers. If I'm heroic, I need my star player, I need my AWP player to do well. We had the honor of having Dupree joining us for the desk at Blast a week ago, and
he was really good, by the way.
He was really, really good, and I hope we get to see him back at some point. Not instead of me, but maybe. But to be completely honest, he also did say that something we noticed from the outside as well. Sunpayers is a passive AWPer. He lacks a bit of initiative, and I think on a map like Dust 2, if you're supposed to be the experienced player, if you're coming into heroic, you're trying to elevate that team, you cannot be a player that lack initiative. So I'm curious to keep an eye out for Sunpayers and see how willing he is to be aggressive and take that initiative on both the CT side but also T side.
It's a third map. I mean, if there was any kind of